Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I think Danny Parejo will be pulling the strings in that central midfield position, especially those short and medium range passes, and he can really set the tempo of the day. Good mobility is always a plus too.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. There's the whistle, and here we go.
They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
Aims beyond the defence. Ricky Pooch. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Maradona. A probing pass. And the shot! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Marin. And Buchanan.
Perez.
Knocks it into space.
Albert Ferrer.
Deals with that comfortably.
And the counter-attack is on for Milan.
Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Tries to play it through.
Now this could be a chance.
That's travelling a long way.
And it's Maradona. That's really nicely played.
spread it left.
Mbappe! That's good play.
And he's had it nicked away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Buchanan. That looks a decent ball. Ricky Puig. Yamal. Edmilson. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Played out to the left flank. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That's a delicate pass. Oh, that's a fine interception. David Villa. Ricky Puig. Nicely weighted ball. Danger averted for now. And that's going up front in a hurry. Parejo. Now it's Perez. Engages and forces him off the ball. It's a searching pass. Oh, super ball. Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
And now they can clear their lines. Villarreal have the chance to go the other way. A header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Maradona actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Buchanan. And here's Perez. Ricky Puig did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cucurella. Now Mbappe. Played into space. Marin gets it away. And that should get the job done. Now the cross. Vega clears it away. Oh, smashing header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Good-looking ball, well timed, excellent interception. Can he get it through? This looks promising. Very nicely done. Incoming delivery. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Cleared away.
This is the time you need that pace.
Edmilson. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Milan happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
So off we go once more.
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Now it's Pepe. Buchanan. Fernando Torres. And they can counter here. And here's Maradona. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Buchanan. Now there's a fine ball. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Great vision. And this is Perez. It's a goal kick. And here's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Hangs one in. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Buchanan. Now it's Pepe. A real chance!
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Yamal wins the duel this time. Ricky Puig under intense pressure.
Real chance! He's scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Edmilson.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Buchanan. Can he finish? And no, he couldn't find the finish.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down, as opposed to two.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 19,
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
serán sustituidos por el dorsal 9, el dorsal 6.
Maradona. Rudiger. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's made its way to him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking to play him in. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Gerard Moreno. Solomon. Oh, that is a nice touch. Brilliantly cut out.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 21.
Milan find a position of real strength now. Tries to pass it for a shot, surely! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That has been knocked clear. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And the number on the board is 3. Xavi. And that's it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, Jim, Vitor Bayer is, of course, one of the most decorated goalkeepers of all time.
Yeah, and there's no doubt that he was one of Europe's very best. His career stats certainly back that up as well. I really like that confidence he has about him. There's a swagger at play.
And we're underway. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. But it's Ronaldinho, and he was quick to react. Has a look and plays it forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Ronaldinho. David Villa.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's in plenty of space here. This looks promising. He's played it back. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. David Villa. Here's Ricky Puig. That has been slung wide. That's a smashing touch to get him away. And he whips it in. Big header! Has another go! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. That was a given. It always was.
Villa really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, played through for the wide man. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. They get a throw in. Oh, good spread. And a chance! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Assegnato al 17° minuto.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way past, and he's been shifted off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vallejo.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Looking for the run.
He's found a way through.
Oh, that's neat.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery.
The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's...
Can he finish? Goal! Milan! And again they hit the front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Vallejo. Now that looks a decent ball.
Half an hour played now. Knocks it out wide. Could try cutting inside here. And the finish! Oh, taken with style. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Can he get it through? It's out for a goal kick.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Spread neatly. No outsmarting him this time. Ricky Puig did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. David Villa receives it in a wide position. He's dribbled past his man here. David Villa. Nice control.
Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
Flashes it across. Good ball, good take. Rudiger pokes it out wide. Oh, that's well spotted. Vallejo.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Played out wide.
Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Seedorf. And it's half-time here. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. Albacete get the second half started.
Milan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, well played, well played. Could move up a gear here. And this is Ronaldinho. Takes a shot! It's there!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And yes, it's him again. Milan get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Torres tries to pass it through. There's the delivery. It's a mighty! Oh, crossbar! He scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Torres duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Milan take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's shifting through the gears here, and the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
David Villa under intense pressure.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Cucurella. Now Mbappe. Just about up to the hour now.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter.
He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him, a smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Vallejo. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Cucurella. Oh, can he get onto this? And here's Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Goulet.
Ronaldinho.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Threads one in. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Fernando goes for a shot! And it's there! And they are cruising away. So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Albacete choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
So now the difference is 3.
Albacete finding their passes. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Gets into some space.
Here it is, crossed in. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Now it's Villa.
Mbappe!
Vallejo. Milan making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Ronaldinho. Xavi. And he's picked it up out wide.
Oh, super ball! Can he finish? They've scored!
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Ha segnato all'88esimo minuto, numero 6.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
So, is this the start of a comeback? Knocks it into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now this could be... He's had a shot! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
David Villa. Now it's Mbappe. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, good-looking ball. Cucurella. And that will be the final act. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Fernando Torres claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.